Everyone, welcome to today's PTEasYou. PTEasYou makes PTE easy. I'm you, your PTE therapist. So as before, we'll first have a quick review of contents from last lesson, and then we'll do 7 more new sentences today. And then before we get started, I'd like to share with you some good news. My housemate Darren, who inspired me to create this YouTube channel, and also was the very first subscriber, set a PTE test yesterday, and he got above 7 in all the 4 subjects, and he did especially well in reading and writing, hitting above 8. I'm really happy for him, and congratulations, Darren. All right, let's now move on to the review. Number 1, protest, spark, racial injustice. Number 2, police, armed, policing. Number 3, hand to mouth. Number 4, prompt, prompt somebody to do, put in place, spread, spread of the disease. Number 5, a lack of, work-life balance. Number 6, find it hard to do something, work one's way up. Number 7, breakout, matchmaking, surge. And also the bonus from last time, hit a wall. And actually, this exactly describes how I'm feeling about this channel. I feel, I'm hitting a wall with a dozen subscribers, and maybe even less than that who actually watch the video. I can't see how it can sustain on a fortnight basis. So from next time and onwards, maybe I'll be doing this on a monthly basis, and we'll see. All right, let's move on to the new contents today. Number 1, multilateral endeavors like the UN cannot ensure peace, but they do make war less likely and more limited. So we have multilateral here, meaning involving more than 2 groups or countries. So multilateral is 多方, and we also have a word bilateral that means 双方. Also, when it comes to unilateral, that means 单方面. So we've now learned 3 new words. And endeavor, it's a fancy way of saying an attempt to do something, efforts. So the sentence means, multilateral efforts, like the UN, United Nations, 是这种联合国像这种组织想不能真正 ensure peace 确保这种和平，但是呢，他们可以尽可能去减少战争的规模，或者是让战争不太容易发生。Number 2, the virus not only calls for global solutions like treatments and vaccines, but it also aggravates local insecurity. Call for something means to need or deserve a particular action. And then vaccine, so in short, it's a substance that prevents people from getting a disease. So 疫苗. And aggravate means to make a bad situation worse. The sentence here is saying, 这种病毒不仅是需要全球性质的这种解决方案，比方说治疗和这种疫苗，而且同时它也加剧了这种各地的这种不安全感。Number 3, as you read this, over 60,000 cargo ships are on the high seas, laden with iPhones from China, dresses from Bangladesh, beef from Argentina, oil from the Gulf, and much more. the high seas. It refers to the seas that are not controlled by any country. 公海. So it's different from the highway, which can be controlled by an authority and then also charge you a toll. Laden ways means carrying or holding a lot of something. And then the Gulf. When it comes to the Gulf, then it refers particularly to the Persian Gulf and the countries around it. 波斯湾以及这个波斯湾周边这些产油的国家，比方说Saudi Arabia 或者 UAE 沙特阿拉伯或者阿联酋but the Gulf itself 是指海湾for example the Gulf of Mexico 墨西哥湾where there was an accident of oil leakage 之前有漏油事件。The reason why I would pick this sentence is because you can easily apply this to a topic on globalization. Use this as a very good example, saying we are getting different products from different parts of the world. Number 4, forcing sailors to work endlessly is a recipe for accident. But it is governments, not ship owners and managers, who must solve the problem. I will have the phrase force somebody to do. Means to make someone do something unpleasant, especially by threatening, 强迫某人去做. And then endlessly means seeming never to finish, 像永远永不停止的. And then a recipe for. Recipe itself literally means instructions for how to cook. But here, a recipe for something means an idea, situation, or method that's likely to result in something. So the sentence means 去强迫水手这种永不停止的这种工作会导致事故。This is because of as a result of COVID-19, and then the sailors, the seamen, they cannot really left the ship and then get back home. So they have to stay on the ship and then work for a really long time. The second sentence 是一个强调句 to stress. It is governments 是政府，而不是船东或者是这种经理人要去解决这个问题。The second sentence can be easily applied to a topic on government responsibility. Number 5, perhaps the sheer ubiquity of social media means that enough people have this time been confronted with the evidence of their own eyes. Sheer is used to emphasize how great or important a quality or feeling is. 去强调就单的这种就可以这么翻译。Ubiquity is the fact that something or someone seems to be everywhere. It's widely used when it comes to social media 这种社交品媒介或者 big data 大数据。Confront with means to face or deal with a difficult situation or person. 去面对 to deal with. So the sentence saying it's because the ubiquity of social media. So that this time the videos how George Floyd, the black man who was choked by the police, that video was widely spread on the social media, and then people can actually see it and be confronted with it. And number 6, this separation helps explain why inequality endures in schooling, policing, and health. The government has a role in reducing it. We have a phrase here, have a role in something. It means the duty or use that someone or something has or is expected to have, to play a part, 要起作用. So the first sentence, we we covered injure, right? And also policing. So it's basically saying 这种不平等是在这些方面长期存在的。The second sentence saying, yeah, the government has a responsibility. It has to do something about it. Again, the second sentence can be widely used when it comes to writing about government responsibility. And then the last sentence, firms have an incentive to change. Research suggests that racial diversity is linked to higher profit margins. So here we have an incentive to do. A couple of weeks ago, we learned a similar phrase, be incentivized to do, right? So it's similar. And then be linked to, it's like be connected with, 与什么什么有关。Profit margins are quite similar to profits, but usually profit margins are expressed in percentage, while profits are just in figures. So the first sentence can be used when you are writing something about the responsibility between governments, companies, and individuals, right? Yeah, and start with that sentence. 这个企业也有这样的动力去改变。And the second sentence, research suggests that yeah, it can always be used as a supporting example for your for a point of view, right? And then we learned ratio from last time. All right, so much for today. PTEasYou makes your PTE easy. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. And as mentioned earlier during this video, yeah, probably we'll do it in a month by the end of July. And as you probably have noticed, I've been using a lot of Chinese in today's video. 我这次用了很多中文，这也是我的一个新的尝试。We'll see if it works. And bye for now. Hopefully see you by the end of July. Thanks.